morning, everyone. Sorry I sound so horrible. It's been a rough day. Hi, Jen. Hi. Oh, other than feeling like I've been beat with a baseball bat, I'm doing good. This whole my son's job has like got me going out. Sorry, as you can see, I didn't clean my desk out last night. Not out, off. Ah, crap. Hit my mouse. Alright, I'll show you this in a minute. Stay, heal, cancel. Yeah, I'm about as prepared as a monkey. Hey, crafty kitty. My brain is not working. Joy, right? If that's wrong, I do apologize. Like I said, my brain's not working. Okay, so I do have more colored pen, or I do have more watercolor pencils, but me being me and running late, I don't remember where I put them. So we're gonna use this. But I have some stuff to show you guys before I do it. Because I forgot to show you guys the other day. There's that. You know, so I'm thinking, what is that? Please, I don't think I showed y'all that. Oh, yeah, I got it. Okay. So, I don't have the money for a Misty. And I want to, one of them stamp positioning thingamabobs. So, please tell me that's just, I didn't get one that was all boogered up. I got one that's all boogered up. No, okay. So, I saw this lady. She used one of these things, an 8x10 and a clipboard, and we'll probably do this Monday. We'll make that. And then my Dollar Tree finally got these little paper pads. Are they not cute? I have no idea what I'm gonna do with them. Have you ever been in one of those moods where you just have to buy crap just to be buying it? And yeah, that's kind of what I did. As you see, I'm ripping it. And please forgive my cat. The twit's in heat again, so she's gonna be meowing. But I'm not good at flip throughs. But those are the colors. Do not do it, Sassy. Don't even think about it. But these are the only two styles mine had. See? This one has bumblebees. Yeah, I know. And then there's the balloons. And then there's them dotty things. And then different shapeties. and icy creams with sprinkles. And then there's that wonky one. That's it. So I thought that was kind of cool. And then I found these 2 rolls at the Dollar Tree. And they got the I don't know what this is called. It's either gingham or I just call it baby checks. So I got some baby checks. So that's going to be for dolls and stuff. Now that it just fell on the floor. Last but not least, I got the 3 set of what are those things called? Highlighters. And I got the blowed out ones. Okay. It's got the coffee cup donuts and some kind of other drink. This one has umbrellas, sunglasses, a sun, a unicorn cloud. Oh, because it's a rainbow. A thunderstorm on it. It was really cute. And then this one is the watermelon ice cream pizza and stuff. And these are the colors of the markers. And then these are the pens that match. But they're just black ink, I think. Black or blue. Black. And they write really good. Okay, so that's that. Like I just throw that stuff around. That's that. Alrighty. So I got this, I must say about 2 years ago. And I do not think I've used it once. I opened it. This has 10 watercolor pencils, 10 color pencils, 10 drawing, 10 metallic, and 10 charcoal. I like coloring and stuff, so I thought this would be fun to play with. And I want to do some charcoal drawings. They're nice quality pencils, I do know that. Not sharpened very well. And I've lost my pencil sharpener, so that does not help us at all. But I have a couple of things I want to show you guys that I've been learning. So, what I'm going to do is that's the watercolors, right? Yep, watercolors. Let's get this out of the way. Stay. I have a bunch of writing that I don't know anything about. I don't know if you're supposed to fold that under. I am. Oh, I had it laid out. Too many crickets. Oh, we'll just use this. The one thing I did learn is I don't know how to make a straight line. You all know this. So since we're just playing, I'm just going to mask off a small area. But it also makes it look cool. Okay, these are my water brushes. I got these from Hobby Lobby. I know they were not very expensive. I'm thinking they were under $2. Let's see. We'll do it that way. That's the very fine tip, medium, and large. These are the only ones I have. I like them. I've got 2 sets. I just don't know where my other set is right now. That's why I'm using these. I do like them. They don't leak. The only thing I do not like about them is these lids will not stay on. They have a mind of their own. But, you know, they're under $2. Or right about $2. What am I doing? I have no idea what I'm doing. We're going to stick that over there, back over there. Let's draw a picture. What do we want to draw? What do we want to draw? Oh, and I need to see. I need to say something. Oh, it will. Groovy. Is this my crappy alcohol? Yeah. Sorry, I know I'm multitasking. That don't go there, I can tell you that. That's not gonna work. It'll work for now. It'll get some of that woman. Yep. Oh, come on. Okay, that nib don't want to come out. We're just gonna do it that way. I'll have to get a bigger cup, but for right now, that's gonna have to work. Oh, not quite up there. If you're wondering what I'm doing with that, I'm not making alcohol ink. I'm trying to draw the ink out of that. It's a dead marker. And I want to show you guys also on Monday how to make your own blending pen if you don't have one. And since that marker's kaput, we're going to use him. Okay, so I don't have very many colors. So I learned a couple of different techniques. So let's see. What do I want to draw? What do I want to draw? I don't know. Let's just do some balloons. Balloons are going to have me. You guys probably won't be able to see what I'm drawing. I'm just trying to draw some balloons. Okay, so what we're going to do is you can do this quite a few different ways. You can lay your color straight down. Then go back with your water pen. I don't know if it makes it different on which one you use. And just use your color, your water to activate it. And of course, you do not have to use a water pen. You know, you can use your old standby paintbrush and water container. I blew my pencil off. And you can layer it and stuff. The other thing I learned is you can, camera you. You can take it, the water, straight to your pencil, and you can use it that way. Just, I don't want such a harsh line, so like I said, I'm not a professional. I'm just trying to learn how to do all this. But I do want to start doing some watercoloring. Uh-huh. And y'all know, wipe your brush off between each color so you don't contaminate. My mind just went blank. Oh my god. Okay, we're gonna set that. Oh, I know what I was getting. Okay, let's see. Uh, I told you guys, tired. Tired. No, it's not gonna work. I thought this was. Oh, wait. That's just something I wanted to try. So what I did is I just put a drop of water and then I just added my paint to it. Yeah, I did that and I don't know where I want to put that because I don't want to put it back on that balloon. Well, we'll do another pink balloon, maybe. No. Okay, that really watered it down so that I can use for shading. So if you wanted a really pastel pink or whatever pastel color, you can do it that way. So we learned that. I just wanted to try that. I saw how people were doing it with other things. Okay. The other way, that pink wasn't going to stay, so the other way to do it is, let's see, what color do we want to make that balloon? How about purple? Is you put your, maybe? This balloon was done the dry way. This one's going to be done the wet method. You put your water down first. Then you take your pencil. I don't know if you all can see how the paint is starting to move. See if I do that. You see how it's starting to puddle? Can you all see very well? Looks like crap on my other computer. There we go. It just picks that color right up. Make sure, wash my brush off. And I just want to move some of this paint around so you don't see the lines. Okay, there's that one. I am going to hit this with the heat gun. Because I think I got a little bit too much water. I still have to figure out, how to use the water pins and stuff properly. Oh, don't stick your finger to it. Unless you pull up your paint. But it looks dry. And you can layer, which is really cool. Dry it, layer it. Okay, let's do a yellow balloon. I'm going back to the dry technique again. Making sure I cleaned up my pen. Can't see that yellow very well, so. And with watercolor pencils, you can mix them with actual watercolors. Like if you do a watercolor painting and you want to add more color or texture, whatever, you can mix the two mediums. I want to go blue balloon or red. Let's do red. Assuming that's red. Oh, there's the other pencil. Am I missing? I thought I was missing a couple of pencils. Okay, there we go. Let's do red. And it really doesn't take a whole lot. Sassy. Pencil. Whatever this is called. And trust me, I know these aren't going to be like a love as I don't understand shading and stuff yet. I'm learning as I go. But I wanted to play with these. I wanted to show you guys they're fun to play with. Wipe that off. I should have done like Miss Elizabeth and got another piece of paper and just sat here and did that, but oh well. Didn't think about it. Let's see. Let's do our fins. Is that brown? Oh, it looks brown. There's a bunch of Uh, yep, there we go. Mine. It's just like, shh. I'll think of it here in just a second. Oh, also, you can do more than one color at a time. You know, you can layer your colors. Um, like, say you're doing two tones. Hey, you're doing a two-tone something. Anyway, oh my god. Um, you're doing two tones. You start with the lightest one and work your way into the dark one so that they blend. Also, with watercolor pencils, I can sit here and actually just put that down. That's purple. That's black. I want mine. You can sit here and actually do everything. Now, I wouldn't do the black. You know, leave the black till last if you're gonna, you know, do like I'm doing and highlight everything with the black. I'm not gonna go all the way down to the fence. Because I do not want my black to get into that brown just yet. But you can color everything, then go back with your water brush. Well, that's black. Almost manageable. It's, Also helps if you remember to squeeze your water pen from time to time so you get the water out. Because I forgot. I miss Arlena. I'm just going to smooth that black out a little bit so it doesn't look so harsh. And that'll give me a little bit of shading, I guess. Like I said, I'm not a professional. We're just playing. But it'll kind of make this board look weathered. Give it a bit of a shadow underneath it. Or at least that's what I'm hoping for. Other than my flipping oops. Look at there, no more oops. I don't have grandkids, but I have babysat a few kids. And yeah, I don't remember them being anywhere like my youngins. Yeah, my littlest one's going to be 19. And I don't remember him being as rambunctious as some of these kids are today. My husband swears it's just because we're old. Oh, your baby's 31. Aww. I was going to do a blue sky, but I'm not now because I already added the black. And I think that'll just make it all muddly. And I don't want a muddly thing. So Sorry, I'll look up at the screen in just a second. It kind of puts a shadow. Did I do this one? I don't think so. Where I've used the black and I'm kind of pulling it in just a little bit. Busy, busy, huh? How old are they? I don't look too bad. Let's get see it. I was like crap on that computer, but I think it's because I froze it. I may try to do a little bit of sky. Let's see. Oh, 5 and 8. Oh. I'll try using this bigger brush since we're doing a bigger area. Make sure that's all nice and wet. What fun ages. Especially with the 5-year-old. Because they're always wanting to know why and stuff like that. Like I said, don't forget to squeeze your water pen. Oops. Everybody always says go in small circles. I just do what I can. Yup. I remember those days. What I should have done was laid down the blue first. But like I said, I'm half asleep, so it's still it's gonna I think it'll turn out okay. I mean, and if you want to make little clouds, I guess it don't work with watercolor pencils. But oh well, never mind. Ignore that. I want to act more blue. A little bit darker. Like I said, if I was working with watercolor paints, I would wipe this off on a piece of paper, but it's really not leaving any color on the brush. See, it has stained my brush, which I'm okay with that. It is what it is, right? Right. Yep, yep. I was giving it a quick try because trying to kill time, I guess. I hope I'm talking loud enough. I know when I get tired, I don't talk as loud, and I'm sorry. Okay, then we pull our tape off. I'm full. I thought that was cool because now it's like it's already framed. So yeah, you can like just if you want to put this on a card, you want to put it on a background, you can. So let's do another one. Maybe. I think I just got my tape in a knot. And you can do this same technique with washi tape, you know. Just make sure your tape is down good. It's pulled it. Wow, it's turned it purple. It's supposed to be black. Never done a black one before, so I don't know if it'll like make the cotton white or something. What was I doing? Oh, right. So sorry. I'm so tired. I don't think I only one yet. The other ones are colored pencils. Okay. Um, oh, I was like, where did I put that tape. I should have done it. It's all right. It's gonna be narrow at the top on that one. It's all right. It's okie dokies. Right. We're just playing. It's pretty cool. It didn't soak through, so I must not use too much water. I really wish I knew how to blend colors and stuff. Let's start with the sky again. Let's start with the sky this time. So some grass. Okay. I'm gonna start here. I did that wrong. Yep, I did. Okay, start here. You start at your lightest color and go down to the dark. Oh, and that was the dry method again. I'll do the wet method over here. Let's see, I almost did it again. Like I said, these are just cheap little old watercolor pencils that I have. They're not the, like high grade Prismacolor, whatever. Speaking of Prismacolor, I I was looking on Hobby Lobby's website this morning, and they are having a sale on watercolor pencils. And when aren't they having a sale though, right? But they had some Prismacolor watercolor pencils pretty cheap. I think they were like $7 something, but I think they're originally like 19. I don't know if you can use your coupon on stuff like that. Okay, so there's my background. Is my lighting horrible for you guys? Hi, how are you? Oh, I'm sorry I didn't say hi earlier. My chat is on the other computer and I didn't hit live. How are you doing? We'll call you Alfie. I forgot to change my chat over there, so I missed you coming in. I do apologize for that. Wait for this to dry for a few minutes. All right, the wet technique is you lay your water down first. So we're going to get this all nice and wet. Sassy, please be quiet. I'm going to start with the blue again. I honestly think this technique works better with probably with the watercolor paper or paints. Not paper. I'm using the paper. You see, because I'm still having to add the water. I think it works in small areas if you're going to use the watercolor pencils. But to do the wet, I would definitely just use that for like your watercolor paints. Is anybody working on anything today? Stop there with that one for a minute. Actually, I'm going to do that. Well, maybe later. This is a lot of fun. I'm working on keeping the kids from destroying the house. Well, I'll say a prayer for you that helped, that works. I told my husband, I said, we're never going to be grandparents. He says, good. I'm like, but I want a grandbaby. And he's like, we don't need one. They're like puppies. I'm like, oh, okay. Can I have a puppy? He told me no. You know, that's not nice. So I finally got my husband to shave, and he decided to cut his hair. Thank God, because he was starting to look like a reject from the mountains. And I was giving him a hard time. Holy moly, 14 grandbabies and one great. Aww. And last week he was helping a couple order tops, and it was an older couple. That's how he said it. Which I don't understand why he said it was an older couple, because the guy was only 45. But anyway, my husband's crap. How old is he? Holy crap. I just turned 47. He's 42. Okay, so this lady and her husband comes in to order tops, and last week now, he had his hair down to here. He had this big, scraggly, flipping beard thing. I have to take a break. And I don't like it. I told him I married a younger man for a reason. That's why I like his haircut and him shaved. Well, she was giving him a hard time. Even when he has his long hair and his beard, he still looks like he's in his early 20s. Well, the woman wanted to argue with them about him. There was no way he was in his 40s at all. I wish I had a picture of my husband. I don't know if I do on my phone or not. I don't think so. No, I know I don't. Not on this phone. What am I thinking? I don't have any pictures of my husband on my phone. Because this is my new phone. Yeah, no, I don't. Okay, anyway, so he finally convinced her that he was in his 40s. Well, yesterday, her and her husband came to pick up his tops. Or came to pick up their tops. And they went in, and Ricky's boss was there. And the woman goes, I'd like to speak to Ricky, please. And he says, well, I can help you. And she goes, no. He helped us with picking out our tops and stuff. I want to talk to him. And he's like, okay. So he goes out there and he gets my husband. And he comes in. And she goes, no, I want to speak to Ricky. And my husband's boss, his name, I call him Junior because that's what I know him by. Junior goes, this is Ricky. And by this time, he's sitting back down at his desk. Junior is. And she goes, no. He's got hair down to his neck, and he's got a beard and stuff. And Junior just lost it and said, ma'am, that is Ricky. He's shaved. And she goes, no, it's not. And so my husband finally goes, can I help you? And she goes, oh my God. She goes, baby, you look like you belong in high school. Which when he shaves, he does look like he's about 18. He could probably pass for early 20s, like he just came out of high school. It's hilarious. But this happens every time he shaves and stuff. And I told him, I said, that's why I like you clean cut. I said, because you look so much younger. And he's like, yeah, but I just don't like, having to shave all the time. I'm like, I don't care. You're not the one kissing you. I am. And I don't like kissing all that fur. If he kept it trimmed, I wouldn't care. But, yeah, he don't keep his trimmed. He don't, yeah. No, thank you. Hush. Go away. Go play. Go buck the snot out of one of the boys. I told him, I said, no, when you start running this business, you're going to have to be more presentable. He goes, well, I ain't running it yet. But yeah, it's so funny. I know I showed you guys a picture of him where he's got his long hair and his beard. I think he had a beard in it. But yeah, he's a mess. He said he stopped in to get his coffee and drink yesterday, and Larry goes, at the gas station, there's a guy there named Larry, and Larry goes, dude, I had to do a double take. I didn't know who that was coming through the door. But what was really funny is there's two other guys that work there. And she was asking the one kid, because they were loading up her countertops and everything. She asked the one guy, she goes, how old are you? She goes, what, you're about early 20s or something? Which he is, he's 21. And he goes, yes, ma'am. He said, I'm 21. And she goes, so he's old enough to be your daddy? And he goes, oh, I reckon. And then she was asking the other guy, Brandon, she goes, what are you, late 20s, early 30s? And she goes, he said, yeah. He goes, yes, ma'am, I'm 35. And she goes, and he looks younger than you? Which was even funnier, because right now Brandon is not pleased with everybody. See, with your gimpy arm, you can't get up here. No. Don't do it. Back up. Back up. Don't. You're going to knock my camera over. Don't do it, sassy. Go on. But yeah, that guy was not a happy camper that she pointed out that my husband looked younger than him. I think we're going to do a happy little tree, as Bob Ross would say. Now, I don't know how well these pencils will blend into the colors of this blue, but I just want to try it. Let's see if we can blend these colors. I know you can do it with regular watercolors. I just don't know if we could do it with watercolor pencils. But I thought we'd try. Ah, multitasking. Oh, that works. I still have that harsh brown line, but I'm not objectable to that. It's not objectable. So yeah, it is blended nicely over the green. You can't see the green. Might have to do a little bit more shading right there. Maybe add a little bit more color there. Maybe I shouldn't have blended that out too much, but it's all right. Like I said, this is just learning. We're playing. Brown again. Again, add some more brown. Bring that out a little bit more since I like oopsed it up. Make it look like it has some roots. Color around. So yeah, these are kind of fun to play with, you know. Some more brown up here to these sticks that I kind of walked up. So I'm thinking about doing a auction at some time. And my auction is going to be to get money to get a dollhouse so that I can, because I really want to put a dollhouse together for you all. I think that would be a lot of fun. And dollhouses are expensive. So I was thinking about doing that. I got a couple ideas of some of the stuff I'm going to put in the auction. I'm thinking about doing ATC kits, um, some maybe painty papers, uh, definitely the stamp sets will probably be in there. That don't look that bad. I thought what I would do is like one day do a bunch of jelly prints, and those would be in there. Maybe one day sit and on white cardstock do a bunch of stamped images, um, and those can be in the auction. Yeah, I just want to make a bunch of different little things and just have an auction one day. That way I could get, like I said, I really want to get a dollhouse. Because I think you guys would really enjoy watching me go through the process of putting a dollhouse together. They are a lot of fun. Let's see. We'll go back to this brush. I'm just throwing some color down to make it look like flowers. Miss Emily had a auction last night, and I was watching hers, and because I wanted to see how well, those don't look like flowers. We're pretending those are flowers. And because she was on here yesterday, and she was giving me ideas about, ATC kits, journal kits, and stuff like that. And I wasn't, oh, I forgot to clean my brush off. So I wanted to see, how people package them and stuff. Let's see. Let's see if I can get that to. I don't have a pencil sharpener. Okay, let's see here. I do have a pencil sharpener. I just haven't been able to find it. So. So now that works. So yeah, that's kind of what I have in the back of my mind. I was telling my husband that that's what I was wanting to do, and he was okay with it. I told him, I said, it'll have to be on a weekend, because I don't want to do it during the week, because everybody works. So there's my flowers. do have some like mini journals that I've made, and I thought I'd throw them in there. I'm not putting any leaves on my tree. Maybe I should. I don't know. I kind of like the dead tree look. Let's see. Is that my black? Yeah. They're a happy little bird. A flock of birds. Why not? I have no idea what I'm doing to that one. I clean that off. Okay, what can we put here? I don't know what to put there. Let's see. Let's do some. Bring it up a little bit more. And there's other art supplies I'd like to get and stuff, you know. I'd like to get some more molds. So that I can make stuff. And I thought about with some of the molds I have making, like I've got some let's try that again. I have some key molds. So I thought making some plaster keys and stuff to put in the auction. And I'll show you guys how I do those if you want to watch me do that or anything. I mean, I don't know what all you guys want to see. Oh, that was too much water. Too much water! Hey, that does work. Huh. Okay. Aw, thank you. And then I have like tons and tons of beads that I'll never use. And so that's, what the flip did I do with them? That's kind of why I bought the little baggie, the Ziploc baggies last night that I don't know where I set them. Because, like, I mean, like, I've got the, oh, when I was trying to tell you guys the beads for the candy canes that we used to make, and I couldn't think of the name of the beads, and we used to call these poodle beads because, well, they kind of look like a poodle. But anyway, so I've got all kinds of like beads I don't use and stuff, and I thought I could bag them up. Like these were actually my grandmother's, but I'm not using them because outside. The kind of beads I use for my dream catchers and stuff, these aren't it. Now these kind of beads I use for legs on my dollhouse furniture. But yeah. So they'll be, I even use these for legs on dollhouse furniture because they're weird shaped. And then I've got strings of coils, pearls. And then like broken earrings. But yeah, I just thought, and then let's see. I even got seashells. And this is something my grandmother made. I know it's some kind of seeds, but I have no idea what kind of seeds they are. I don't know if you guys can see. Yeah, you guys can see that. This is some kind of seed, and then that's some kind of seed. Why she strung them up, I have no idea. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, I have no idea what kind of seeds these are. Then I have these little bead kits that for some reason my grandmother had. So I thought I could sell those. Just apparently somebody is sending me a text message. Where's Shay Shay? But yeah, I thought, if I'm not using it, try to pass it on to somebody else. So that's my whole thinking about everything. Now that I did that, I want to see if I can darken this up. I know I'm jumping from one subject to a lot. Oh, you should have. When was it? This morning, just before I came on live, that thing went off, and it scared the bejeebies out of me. Because I had just got done putting in that I was going to go live. Oh no, we got brown in there. No, go away, go away. Oh, that does work. Hi. Most people use it as a tissue and not a rag like I am, but I didn't bring any tissues, and I don't have any paper towels. But you just add a little water, you take it off, and you get your happy little clouds. Plus, I've got a lot of fabric that I don't use, and I thought make some little fabric bags up to give to people, or to put in the auction is what I'm trying to say. And then I have some National Geographics. I figured I could put those in the auction. Just different things. Go back to the fun tip. As my husband and I were talking, and he keeps telling me, when I get the time, I'll do this, or when I get the time, I'll do that. He ain't got no time. I asked him 4 years ago to help me with the camper, and still waiting for it. I'm just gonna add the water to this. Let's get that open. And you see the difference in the birds. These I I didn't put the water on it, and these I did, so it made them darker. I like that. Or I mean, I put the water directly onto that. So that's it. That was the other tip I learned. Really wish I had a white. I don't have a white. Right. Oh, it's over about the texting. It'll go off again. It'll be my husband. Hopefully. Hopefully. Let's see. I really don't know what else to do. I don't want to mess it up. That's purple. Oh, that's a dark blue. Crap, I didn't realize I had a dark blue. Let's see. Try that. Oh no! Is that just how dark that is? Oh, okay. Okay, I see. Hey, I kind of like that. Faded it out into the sky. Huh. Kind of looks like water. Hmm. I don't know how to do sunsets, so we're not going to do that. Okay. Let's take this. Let's see if I can get the black on that font tip. There it is, us. A little sailboat. The blue. Really. Yeah, those are my ideas. I just think I'm gonna call that done because I don't know what else to do to it. So let's peel our tape off. Uh-oh. I ripped my paper. I wonder why I didn't rip the other one. I've gone this way. So for some reason, it kind of ripped my watercolor paper. Not bad, but so you guys just there we go. Those are my 3 watercolors. Like I said, this was just plain. It's not very artistic, but oh, I just did like, yeah, like that's like a pathway or some crap, and then that's supposed to be dirt, and then I put the water, and then I did a little sailboat, and our birdies, put those back. Aw, thank you. They're not bad. Not for my first play with watercolor pencils. I don't think it's too bad. Yep, it's hubby. So there's those. Oh wow. Was that one sheet? Holy moly, that stuff is thick. Oh, and I'm using 140-pound watercolor paper. It's a 9 by 12, in case you were wondering. You guys see how thick that is? I thought that was 2 pieces. Yeah. I don't know what else to do. I've been on here 2 hours. I do want to try something. Give me just a second. If I can get this paper out. I know I've wiggled you guys all over the place. This is just a piece of cardstock. I'll put that back. See, this is the kind of stuff I'd like to be able to do. You see those? Yes. I'd love to be able to draw like this kind of stuff and do watercoloring and stuff. Yeah. I saw, like I said, I love to color. Color and painting and stuff is a big stress reliever for me. Other than playing oldies. I'm thinking it may have been $3 or $4. No, Ollie's with an O. Hold on. Oh, sweet mother of God. What did I do with that? Oh, there they are. Haha, they're in my face. Just don't. Yeah, that's right. Don't have an Ollie's, huh? Well, the next time I'm there, like I said, I can't remember if it was $4 or if it was like $2 something. If I see them, I can pick up an extra pack. Not that big of a deal. Because it's got charcoal pencils. It's got drawing pencils. It's got metallic colored pencils. And then regular colored pencils. Okay, so what I saw was this lady drew some cherries. Okay? I did not know how to draw cherries. I didn't watch the whole video. But I was trying to learn how to use this blender pen. Because, of course, I did it wrong yesterday. If you all saw that video. It is a very neat set. The only thing I don't like is I have a hard time opening this. But, you know, that's okay. I'll probably empty it in, I don't know. I could DIY the tray. Yeah, that's probably what I'm going to do. I'm probably going to take all my pencils and stuff out of here and DIY the tray. Yep, yep. I think that's what I'm going to do. Yep, yep. Okay, so like I said, I don't know how to draw cherries. And why did my husband ask me that? Sorry. Something's going on at his job. I find my caps. Woo! Note to self. Like I said, these water pens are good, except for the caps. Don't like to stay on them. Oh, did anyone watch Miss Elizabeth yesterday? She did the coolest thing. You know, she just got I don't know if you guys know or not. She got some water pens and some watercolors and some watercolor books sent to her. Well, she took one of her water pens and she filled it with coffee and used her water pen to draw on her paper. I thought that was so clever. But yeah, that's what she did yesterday. She it was before her live stream. But yeah, I wouldn't have thought to put like coffee in one of these or tea or anything like that. She used instant coffee, which I had seen her use instant coffee before, and I actually bought some instant coffee just to do her technique. But yeah, there's a lady on YouTube whose channel's name is Foxy. She shows how to draw this. Yeah, that's the next thing I'm getting ready to do is to look up drawing and stuff like that. Like I said, I like to do a lot of abstract, but I would like to learn how to. My dream is to learn how to draw elf faces, and I don't mean like these little cartoon flipping elves. I'm talking about like realistic looking elves, like Lord of the Ring type elves. Does that make sense? That's probably a better way to put it. But anyway, and fairies and stuff like I want to learn how to draw fun stuff. I could draw stick people. Okay, she did a cherry. So what I'm gonna do is I'm not gonna draw a cherry, but maybe this ain't cardstock. I don't know what this is. Okay, it had a shiny side and a smooth side, so we're gonna go with this side. Okay, so I'm just gonna draw a circle. And like I said, this is just a colored pencil. We're gonna pretend like it's a cherry. Okay. Sorry, he's having a really rough day. Hopefully when he texts me back, it'll come. All right. So, like I said, I was trying to figure out how to use this blender pen because I did it wrong yesterday. And in case you guys did not know, I mean to make it look realistic. Anyway, I did not know that you could use a blender pen on colored pencil. Now remember, these are just cheap, crappy. They're not crappy. They're good. They're good, but they're cheap colored pencils. And then I'll just do it up here. See, I'm not good at painting the makeup. I would love to do that. But yeah, I don't, because let's see. I was thinking about that last night. But hold on. But see how much you can't really see the lines now. Okay, focus. So I wanted to show you all that in case you use watercolors and you're like, oh, I don't like those lines in there. I'm trying to figure out what color that is. I wanted to add another color. I mean, I know some of us are better than others, know more. But this, I just find this so fascinating. I added another color. And yeah, you can just blend it out. And I was like, holy crap, where was this? Yeah, if you don't have a blending pen, just use rubbing alcohol and a paintbrush or a Q-tip. That was some of the other things they were saying. But like I said when I started, the reason why I'm taking this and I'm trying to get all the pigment out of it is Monday I'll show you guys how I'm going to make a blender pen in case you don't have one. But yeah, I was thinking last night about the dolls. I know, I'm such a weirdo. I have to put them back with all the tips pointing up. A certain tip pointing up. Let's set this over here. I did put that, yeah, put that back. Set that over there. Oh my gosh. That will not open. Was it her? Or her? Yeah, like these two. I don't understand. Let's pull you guys up just a little bit. There we go. Why do they make dolls for little girls? Because that's what these are. These are dolls for little girls. Why do they have to look like hookers? I mean, I'm sorry. That's what these dolls look like. They look like hookers. Especially this one. And it's not just the outfit. It's not just the outfit that makes her look like it. It's the outfit with the makeup. You know, and then these are supposed to be for our daughters and our granddaughters. Come on, people. They look like freaking hookers. I mean, this one looks like she's got bedroom eyes. This one, she isn't as bad as the other two. She's the same kind. She's not as bad. She doesn't look as hookerish as these two do. But this one definitely looks like a little hoochie mama. My video probably gets pulled, but you know what? I don't care. It's the truth. He just looks like a dweeb. But yeah, I would love to be able, you know, wow. Chicky, your knees are like, oh, wonkadoodle. And my only issues with these are, why do they have to look anorexic? Why do they have to be this skinny? Okay, how does her arm work? That's my only issue with these. Oh, well, yeah. But I do love how they have the little pouty lips on these. But I think it's because her teeth are out, maybe. At least they didn't make these look like hookers. They just need food. Shove a cheeseburger down your throat. But I will say, the way these are designed, other than a fact, why is she bow backed? Is she supposed to be like that? Why is she like bowed up? I love how The knees move. I love the fact that the hands move. I think that is just awesome. The makeup on these aren't that objectable to me, but I love, see, I can't remember if their feet do that because I can't remember if these shoes come off. Do your shoes come off? Oh, your shoes come off. No. Oh my gosh, she's got toenails. Okay, sorry. I put her feet. Ah! Oh, Lord. Oh, look, she can, she's double jointed. But yeah, I would love to learn. Oh, well, hey, that's kind of cool. Well, why does she have just like hair there? What's the purpose of that hair? That's strange. Okay, hold on. Let me fix her headband again. Oh crap! What did I do? But yeah, I don't mind those. Hey, this one's a little odd, but yeah, because she is missing one leg. I feel so sorry for her. She attacked Ken in some kind of way. Yeah, poor Ken needs some clothes. Like I said, this is just a generic kind of doll. And since this one has one leg, I know Annabelle doesn't have ears, but I actually thought about maybe trying to turn this one into an Annabelle doll. But I don't know. I don't know how I would cover the ear. Well, I guess I could use the hair. I don't know. I had to think about it. But she has cherries on her cheek. I don't know. Yeah. And he's just very interesting. He's doing the I love you sign. That's kind of cool. I've never seen a doll that does that. It is a he, right? Yeah, it's a he. And his ankles move. So he can moonwalk. I know, I'm being silly. But yeah, I want to watch some videos. I know taking the makeup off isn't hard. But no, come back. All these I like. I don't have any issues with these. I just need to fix their hair and stuff. This one is just weird. He needs clothes and something, and it looks like somebody chopped all his hair off. I don't know if his hair is supposed to look like that. He definitely needs clothes. Poor man's naked. Let's see. Here we go. Okay, let's do it that way. Make it look like he has a towel on. But, yeah, need to make him some clothes. You know, I don't remember Ken dolls being so big. You can use fingernail polish remover for the makeup. Yeah, I knew that. His face isn't objectable. We just got to do something about his hair and his clothing situation. I just don't know. I would get the makeup off and then it would be like, how do you draw it back on? How do you even make it look pretty? So that's what I have to watch videos on. And then definitely take the Hoochie Mama clothes off and give them some better clothes. Now, I'm not objectable to the top, but really? Come on, people. This is our kids here. Oh, and it's even on wrong side out. Oh, no, it wasn't. So I took it off. Never mind. So yeah, I even kind of like the boots, but what I think I would do, let me take that boot back off, is it kind of looks like a cowboy boot until you get to this part here. I think what I would do is try to take an X-Acto knife and just cut that off, following the thing. And then it would look like just a regular cowboy boot. She had a long night. And there's like marker on some of them, which I think the nail polish remover will take it off, or alcohol one. I know I saw a tutorial on how to get their hair smooth and unnatty. Do not like the earrings at all. See, they should have put something small like that in her ears. But I do like how some of the dolls now, the heels are just automatically on them. That's kind of cool. She sits kind of wonky too. Her knees don't bend very far. Holy crap. Yeah. Don't like her makeup. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to watch I Paint with Nail Polish at my grandmother's. Oh, you use nail polish to paint with? I have used it in some of my miniatures, but ow, something bit me. That's about it. What in the world? So, what do you redo dolls? Oh, glass cabochon. Okay. Oh, well, I have used the glass. I don't know what a cabochon is. Sorry. I've used nail polish on glass beads. I don't know if that's it, but yeah, on flat backed beads. I'll get that right in a minute. Hush, cat. Hush, cat. I know there's some really good tutorials on how to do that. Believe it. Everything's like falling in the floor. Yeah, I don't have one. Yeah, I do. I have one sitting here. I can move all these rocks. I've got some. Aha, there's one other one. Yeah, I have more stones. This is not a river rock, but I don't remember what it is. Oh, those are, however you say that. You're fine. These are some of the rocks I got from Dollar Tree, I believe. These two are not. Oh wait, and I don't think that that one may be too. I had one like this, and it was smoked quartz. It's grown legs and walked off. But these are my. That one's jade, I believe. And then that one's just, I don't know. And Purdy. That's all that one is. That one's just Purdy. I really don't have anything else. I showed you guys the watercolor. I showed you the blending with that. I don't think that came out half bad. Like I said, it was my first attempt. I forgot what I said I was going to do Monday. Oh well. Oh wait, we're doing watercolors. Duh. Okay, well that's not going to fold over, so I didn't want to have to take it out. I forgot about watercolors. Let's play with those for a little bit. I don't have. Yeah, I've got plenty of time. Well, I have plenty of time. I don't know. You guys have plenty of time. These are just some I got from not Dollar Tree, Walmart. Where I got these? These came from Walmart. Again, I don't know how to use them either. So now, what did I do with my tape? Oh, set this up here. Really should go eat something, but I'm not in the mood. I know. Let's see. Okie dokies. Haven't even opened them yet. Oh, I did not expect that to go out that fast. Alright, so that's black. This is burnt ember. Okay, so we're not going to squeeze that hard again. This one is burnt sienna. That's kind of cool. Ew. What am I supposed to look like that? It's not as creamy as the other ones. I wonder what's up with that. Jasper. This one is yellow, la. It's yeller. odd. It's yellow something. It's yellow OCHRE. Oh. Each of these are 12 ounces too. Let's see. This is some kind of green. I have no idea what that word is. Maybe show you. Maybe not show you. Okay, it's not going to show you. This one's sap green. Holy crap. That one's chunky too. This one is ultramarine. That's kind of chunky too. I'm not going to have enough space. I was hoping I would. Oh, maybe I will. I can't count. This one is some kind of blue. Yeah. I don't know all these. I don't know all these professional names. This one's crimson red. I don't. Yeah, this is some other color. I don't know. Lemon yeller. And just your basic white. Maybe. Okay. And 12 ounces of paint will go a pretty long. Yeah. Let's try that again. Should go a very long way. Because you're mixing it with water. Right. Okay, what do we want to do? I have no idea what we want to do. I'm trying to make sure that I get you guys apparently out of frame. I'm trying to figure out. Oh, now I'm going to use my water. I'm using my water brushes. Let's see. I really have no idea. Oh, I need a piece of paper. So we're going to use our cherry paper. Yeah. You can do the dry method again or the wet method, and I'm trying to figure out what I want to do because I don't know what to draw. Let's do something abstracty. Abstract sounds good. Um, I don't know. Abstract doesn't even sound good. Uh, yeah, I have no idea. I'm trying to think. Let's do. Put our water on there. Okay, got that loaded down with water. Now, um, shoot. We got loaded down with water. Let's go in with some dark blue. Oh, wow. Oh, that is so much fun. Now, I'm not squeezing the water pen to get any more water out. I'm just using the water that I put on the paper. Y'all can see, can't you? Can't. Okay. I did squeeze it that time to get a little bit more water. Okay, we'll go into this blue. Oh, wow. Did not expect that to be that color. Alrighty then. It's very pretty though. Wow, I missed the troll. There you go. See, another thing you can do is you can take your paint, put it over here. Look like it's getting any lighter. I think I added too much paint. Let's see. Oh, there we go. I made it lighter. I did notice with the watercolor brushes that Miss Elizabeth was using that the paint goes up in this barrel thingy. Yeah, that's the technical term, barrel thingy. And so that's why uh, she was over here doing this a lot. Oh, I can see now. Okay. No, yes. I don't know. Some of your paint will get up in your water, so that's why you want to wipe it until you get all that out. Is that still no? I'm wetting this again, and I'm gonna put some grass. I don't get trolls. I really don't. Okay, and again, this is not like expensive watercolors. Like I said, I got this from Walmart. So, and I think I got too much water. So, but you know what? That's okay. Live and learn is what I'm saying. Come over here. brush. I'm going to try and get that line to blend maybe just a little bit better so there's not such a harsh line. Or not. Maybe there's not. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. No, wait. Okay. I think that looks better. Maybe not so dark here. Let's see. And so you can go in and you can give it texture, or you can put your hair on it, you know, and take the color off because you got your hair all over it. That's cat fur. Okay, gonna redo the green. Y'all can laugh at that. That was funny. Holy crap. Wow, I look up and my mods are troll bashing. You all get them. And it's been a while since I've had trolls too, so. At least since that really last I haven't had any since that one nasty one. Oh, let's see. I know I could have mixed the two greens, but Jason Mitchell. Why do I know that name? I'm gonna hit that with my hand tool. Do I know what I'm making? No. Do I ever know what I'm making? No. But the color's pretty. Let's see. I don't. I really don't know what to do. Uh, here, try some burnt sienna. Okay. Yeah, kind of like that. Kind of a cool shape. See, the burnt sienna, the green, and this blue all came out clumpy. Of course, you know, the water fixes that, but it's wonder why it did. Yeah, I kind of did it wonky. I do like how it covers, though. I'm not having any problems going over the other colors, other than my coloring abilities. no, no, no. I also have oil paints and thank you. And I'd like to do some of those at some point on a canvas. See, I don't know. I was watching Miss Elizabeth the other day, and she's talking about how old she is and stuff, and she has a bucket list of crafts she wants to try doing and stuff, and watercoloring was one of them. And I'm like, well, I bought all these watercolors because that's what I wanted to learn how to do, and I've never done anything with it, and it's about time that I did. So I just want to say thank you, Miss Elizabeth, for inspiring me to do this. Okay, I think that's enough for the tree. Yeah, I've never worked with oil paints either. Wait a minute, I need to fix that tree. After I clean out my brush, I decide, I gotta fix this tree. I have just a little set. It may be like kind of like this set here for the water paints. Let's see. He needs some leaves. Let's do these. Uh, uh. And it amazes me how it, I don't know. I think I'm going to do these. It amazes me how the watercolors can just go over the other ones and it doesn't, what do I say? It's not causing mud. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, cool. Did I ever post my trees in the group? That would really suck if the person whose group it is didn't post anything, huh? I think I did, but I'm not really sure. Okay, I'm gonna leave that like that. Okay. For August, I think we're just gonna do something fall related. Whatever you want to do. This tree needs a knot hole. Let's turn it into an apple tree. I'm so tired. Dang it. I know they don't really look like apples, but you know, they're my apples. Oh, that's enough apples on the tree. Let's put some apples on the ground. I'm really, really, really liking how this is coming out. I mean, okay, maybe it looks like a 3-year-old did it, but let's hide an apple over here. I mean, it really does amaze me that, you know, you can mix these colors. And how smooth they lay down. I don't know why I'm holding that. I'm trying to fix up some of these wonky apples. Apple needs to go there. So, does anybody have any big plans for the weekend? I'm not sure what I'm doing. You know, I remember the orchard apple. I remember the orange apples and the and the orange orchards. You could see the oranges, but you couldn't always see the branches. So I'm assuming it's the same way with apples. So when I was in Florida, my aunt and them lived next to an orange orchard. We made friends with the people so we could get free oranges. But that wasn't the only reason. Shop for a bedroom set. That sounds like fun. Okay, I think that's enough apples. La 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 la. Before I get carried away. And even, putting the paint down over here, I'm not picking the paint back up. And that, I know I keep saying it blows my mind, but it does. What else does that need? Probably nothing, but you know me. Let's do a teeny tiny birds. Everything needs birds. Okay, maybe not, but we're gonna say it does. It's coming out quicker, so I don't care. That there. Um, I think I'm gonna call that one done. Set that one back over there. But I know I have to go grocery shopping this weekend. Fun. But other than that, yeah, I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna look up a picture real quick. Google. So, Inspiration is a sunfire. Oh, you have to get a mattress, don't you? Let's see. I'm gonna use this, and we're gonna go in with. I think that one's our darker color. That was smart. I probably should have started with the yellow. I don't know what I'm supposed to start with. Hey, where did my paper? I'm like, where did my paper go? This is me not sure how to start this one. Because you would have your center, another center, and then let's see, do phone. I'm trying to use you. Stop it. No, I want this bigger. Thank you. I can see you. I'm probably doing this completely arse backwards, but I don't know how else to do it. Let's see. Take some of that burnt umber, some of that brown, a little bit darker. Probably should have waited for the black to dry. If we're going in with this brown. But you know what? I was just doing it anyway. Stupid phone. Stay. But I know because the black is wet, I have a chance of making it go into the brown, and I don't want to do that. I think this is going to be. Oh, hush it, cat. Hush it. Hush. Let's see, don't want to do. I think I'm gonna dry it, and then I'll go in with my yellow. Hush. I'm not too worried about my paper going up. I'll put it between books or something. I can't tell if that one was. Yeah, it's sassy. Let's see, I think we'll go with my bright yellow. didn't put a sky down. Oh well. Hush, Sassy. I'm basically just plain anyway, but I thought you guys would like to see. Oh yeah, she's definitely sassy. She is a sassy one. I wish I'd have had my phone on me last night. Well, I didn't have my phone on me, but I was going to get my son from work, and my husband had fell asleep on the couch in our room, and she was sleeping on top of him. It was so cute. But once I got home and got in bed, she was all over me. That's part of my problem today is that I didn't get much sleep because every time I moved, she'd start meowing like she is now, and she just would not stop. That one that I did not yet. Let's see. No, she didn't know he was. He didn't know she was there. Try to make some of these a little bit bigger. Okay. I'm gonna take this yellow. That. Put that there. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have done that. Maybe I should have done that. I'll go back in with the yellow. Sassy, please hush. Shut up. Getting on my nerves. Got to get a box to put these trees in. That's not too bad. That kind of gave the effect I was looking for. Crap. What did I touch now? Let's see. Oh, I need to do like define definition and excuse me. Um, this flower looks horrible. I need to stop messing with it. That's what I need to do. The sunflower is my least favorite. So let's go in with I think I'm just gonna use this. Yeah, I don't know what all our plans are for this weekend. I know my son's off tomorrow. Yay! I get to sleep in. And then I don't know if he works Sunday. I'm praying to God he doesn't because I'm wore out. I mean, completely and utterly spent. But the thing that's so messed up about it is that I'm exhausted right now. But then as it gets closer to him to get off from work, then I'm wide awake, you know? So it's like I'm exhausted right now, but later on I'll be like bouncing off the freaking walls. And I know if I ask my husband to go get him tonight, it'll be, yeah, so I don't even want to bother. I guess it don't look too bad. Maybe do a little black outline. What did I do? I'm gonna push this stupid. I don't know if I like that or not. I don't know if I like that. Okay, first of all, that's the wrong brush to do that with. But I started, so I'm gonna keep going. Yep, and I hate it. It's official. Okay, should not have touched it. Maybe I could blend it out and it'll look better. I don't know. is just because petal forms are not. Shit. Maybe it's Ed McMahon with my millions of dollars. I don't like it, but it's there. Yeah, I'm getting ready to call it a day here in just a second because I need to eat. I'm not eating. So, and I've been on here, God, almost 4 hours. Jiminy Crickets. I honestly did not even mean to be on this long. I just want to throw some paint onto this one, and then after I paint this one, then I'll call it a day. And I think what I'm going to actually do with this one is I'm just going to, I cannot believe I just set my paint tray on top of that after, the paint's wet. I want to try to do, okay, thank you for watching. Yeah, I'm going to end this here in just a few minutes anyway. I just want to throw some color on this. Well, that's definitely going to throw some color on there because I just stuck my finger in it. Not exactly what I was wanting, but this one's going to be painted upside down apparently. This one ain't going the way I want it to go, but I said it. Good Lord, my brush is falling apart. Let's hope it'll turn into what I've got going on in my head. No, it's not going to. Let's take some of this red, dab it there. I want to stick that right into the white, so I'm going to use this one. I'll put some of the white there. Then I'm going to take this. I've never made a galaxy, and that's kind of what I'm trying to go for. For like a galaxy look. But it more looks like a hot mess than anything. Ah. But it is kind of fun just layering colors. Let's see. Ah, stuck that in there. I don't know how this is going to work. So I'm going to stick this back over here. And I'm going to take this and just dip it in. It's kind of fun. Oh, fun. Okay, that's gonna be it for today. I'll clean that out here in a minute. Oh, yeah, I need to clean. Need to draw that water out. If I'd have left that, just let it dry, I could have used it next time, but I just want to close it so I can get it over here. And yeah, I screwed that picture on. That's alright. Okay. Let's see. This. Normally I would save this tape, but I'm not going to. There we go. Voila. There's what they. There's my galaxy. That looks cool on camera. Yeah, no, I don't really like the flower, but that's alright. Like I said, first time playing with watercolors, not a bad job. So yeah, I want to thank you all for stopping by and spending your time with me today. Means a lot to me. Yeah, that's basically all I have. If you want to see more, give me a thumbs up. Leave leave a message in the description box saying you'd like to see more watercoloring or what have you. And I will talk to you all later. Bye from Tennessee.